And what we did for that, there was this event going on,
Yeah.
which was the kids' choirs from schools all get together, and they have this mass choir sing along with lots of children, individual primary schools practice the tunes,
Yeah.
and then they all get together. And this was at the O2 Arena in Birmingham, and they all sing the same tunes together in this massive big thing. So there's like
Wow.
8,000 kids, So I phoned up the musical director and said, "Is there any chance we could get the kids to go one?" And he said, "Yeah, that sounds really good fun." So I suggested it to the One Show team. I said, "How about the biggest kids choir in the world going one for the Christmas tune?" And they said, "Yeah, great idea." So they came up and they filmed a bit of it, and that's what we did. And it was the hardest thing was the BBC production assistant that came along had to get 8,000 signatures signed or
Wow. Oh.
contracts to the kids to allow it to happen.
Yeah.
So we had boxfuls of contracts that he had to take back to the BBC, which was quite funny. But so yeah, that became the sort of the One Show Christmas theme.
Yeah, that's insane actually, because you're hardly going to be able to make out one child's voice. So it's mad that you had a
I know,
contract.
yeah, it's interesting, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And of course, you did one of my favourite shows, Grand Designs, as well.
That's right, yeah. Funnily enough, Grand Designs, the day that I got the news, well, I played them the news theme like we were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
and they said, yeah, that's the one. I had another meeting that day in town in London, and straight after pretty much the news meeting, and I went along to this other meeting, and I said, I just got the news meeting. And they were all like really excited. They said, "Oh, that's amazing." I said, "But we've got this. So we got a show. They said for Channel 4, and it's all about people building their own houses and things, and it's their dreams come true. So we want a bit of dream come true music and a bit of sort of." And so I was so excited. I almost like this, my head was buzzing, and I was as they were chatting, I suddenly thought, "Da da doo dooby 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 doo," tinkly bells and sort of waltz style. And almost Hollywood, Disney-ish in a way. And so I went home and put that together, and literally that stuck. The first idea I did for them, for Grand Designs, they liked it, and that stuck. It's had the same life. It was born the same day as the news theme, and that's lasted the same time.
Yeah, definitely. That's incredible. I guess that era was definitely your golden age.